This third and fourth grade fluency passage is called Mrs. Red Makes Contact. Listen for Mrs. Red's character traits.
Mrs. Red was by far the best English teacher in the United States. Some principals say she's even the best in the world. That's why the United States chose her for the secret mission. An alien ship had landed in Colorado, and it was up to Mrs. Red's teaching skills to save the human race. The military flew Mrs. Red to the alien landing site. It was in the middle of nowhere. They brought her into a huge tent full of soldiers and scientists, then gave her a safety suit. She was driven out to the ship in a military jeep. It looked like a purple pyramid that was taller than a skyscraper. Mrs. Red and the soldiers stood by the ship until a beam of light made them vanish into the air. They ended up in a bright room. Mrs. Red gasped at what she saw behind a piece of safety glass. 2 pink and blue aliens. They were wobbly-shaped globs floating in the air with no eyes or mouth. They made boogly sounds through the glass. Mrs. Red was frozen in horror, but knew what she had to do. She looked around the room and saw a chalkboard. It gave her a great idea. She wrote out the word teacher in big letters. She looked over at the aliens and pointed to the word. Teacher, she whispered in a shaky voice. She patted herself on the chest. Teacher, she whispered again. The aliens puffed up and then shrank to normal size. They made a different type of boogly sound. It was as if they understood what Mrs. Red was saying. One of them suddenly grew an arm and began writing something on the glass. Mrs. Red watched patiently as they spelled out a word. She read it over carefully to be sure. It spelled
recess time
in black. Mrs. Red sighed and shook her head.